purpose of this executive session is to report to the Senate the 4 nominees that this committee heard testimony from just last week. Since the hearing, the nominees have responded to all questions in writing from members of the committee. I intend to support these nominees, and I encourage my colleagues to do the same. Since his confirmation in August 2017, Brent McIntosh has served as General Counsel at Treasury. He's now nominated to be Treasury Under Secretary, International Affairs. The pending nominee to replace Mr. McIntosh as General Counsel is Brian Callanan, who, after a brief stint as acting General Counsel, currently serves as Deputy General Counsel. Since tax reform was enacted at the end of 2017, at least 102 guidance provisions have been issued, and the Treasury Office of General Counsel has been a significant part of that process. I appreciate all the work that Mr. McIntosh and Mr. Callanan have put into the implementation of the tax reform bill. The committee also heard from Brian McGuire, nominated to be Treasury Assistant Secretary for Ledge Affairs. As I noted in my opening statement just last week, I hope Mr. McGuire's lengthy service to Leader McConnell has instilled in him an appreciation for the importance of congressional oversight, and that he will work diligently to respond to letters from members of this committee. The final witness was Travis Greaves, nominated to a 15-year term on the U.S. Tax Court. We've had a chance to learn about his qualifications in the private sector as an adjunct faculty member at the Georgetown University Law Center and as Deputy Assistant Attorney General at the Department of Justice. The committee recently received a letter from the tax session of the federal bar discussing Mr. Greaves' qualifications, and I would like to quote from that letter. We fully support Mr. Greaves' nomination and urge this committee to swiftly approve his nomination. I would say without objection, I would put the full content of that letter and have it printed in the record. The nominees have responded to all questions that they were sent. I think they have shown that they're qualified for the position to which they have been nominated, and I encourage their support. Before I return to the ranking member to give his statement, I want to note that in the event that we're not able to hold a vote here this morning, the meeting will be postponed until a vote is scheduled on the Senate floor, and the committee will reconvene there. Like we have done on many occasions. Now, Senator White.
Thank you, Mr. Chairman.